Pouse around the house. Today we're looking at part 21 in my series of loft conversion videos. We're going to be finishing off the slates around the hip of the roof, fitting some lead aprons and sealing up the lead flashing around the chimney.
You're beating drums, I'm reading magazines. You're turning heads, I'm turning none. I wish that you were looking up to me, just staring down the barrel of a loaded gun. And in your eyes there's no surprise, you're losing, I'll get over it. I'm beating drums, I'm reading magazines. You're turning heads, I'm turning none.
So I'll just show you what I've been doing here. Just done all this. You've got all these lead soakers going up there, as with all the other soakers. If you look up in the top one up there, again, I don't know how clear that is, but you'll see I've just turned the last one up and over. I put a little snip in it so it curves up and the sideways bit curves in. So basically any water that gets pushed back up there, you're just going to roll up the lead and back down. However, that's highly unlikely because I've obviously got these felt support trays. I've got this overhang on the eaves. I'm going to have soffit, I'm going to have fascia, so all that is going to be out of the weather zone anyway up there. You're not going to get any rain on that in theory, so it'd have to be pretty bad weather to get anything up there. But there we go, belt and braces. Again, like with the other sides, along all the cheeks I've done a slate and a half. And if you look along here, you notice I put a few screws in. And the only reason for this was I've been using double slates and slate and a halves on the other sides. It's probably a little bit unnecessary because you've got the ridge tiles and it was taking so long to get the copper disc rivets through and drilling that kind of thing, so I thought I'd use a couple of screws for the small bits and just screw into this hip board along there. And obviously, like I said, I'm going to have these, they're really wide, the ridge tiles, so they'll cover down to about here anyway, so these will be out of sight, out of the weather. So I thought I'd do it that way this time and save using all the doubles on these corner edges. You see I did it up this side, and all of them ended up being doubles because of the cuts. You end up getting through a hell of a lot of double slates. It takes a bit longer, so on this last one I thought I'd give that a go, see what happens. Now the other day we had a terrible storm, I think it was called Callum or something like that, and so I had to rush up here when we had an hour or two of dry, and I just finished off the top row of slates on this side, the other side, and there was a couple left to do up on this valley there. I did the same on the other side as well because I got a tiny little trickle in the corner of the one Velux. It was just a little bit of water that it collected, and when I pushed the felt up like that, it was just a tiny trickle, but even so, the wind, it was obviously driving some water up the felt that was exposed, so I rushed out and did that. That's not on camera. So today I'm back on the roof. We're just doing a quick job here. On the chimney there, I just been finishing off some of the flashing, and we're just going to put some lead sealant in there. I don't want to use mortar because the sealant's a bit more flexible, so you're not going to get the mortar cracking in that. So I'm going to fill all the gaps now with sealant. I'm just using no nonsense sealant, and I'll show you that in a minute. That's from Screwfix. So this is the stuff I'm using. It's just lead sheet sealant, and as I said, I'm just going to use this instead of filling it up with mortar because it's more flexible, and hopefully the mortar won't fall out, which is what had happened with all the old lead work.
Just staring down the barrel of a loaded gun. And in your eyes there's no surprise, you're losing, I'll get over it. 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 I'll get over it.
around the corner, we've got Pouse just over there doing the lead apron. We're doing this side, we've done the other side, left the middle for now because we still need access into the loft and we haven't finished the slates. And you can just see that's going to be at the base of the dormer. So if you look where we've done the lead soakers down here, we've taken the lead soaker and we've wrapped that around this. The lead apron is coming across and that's tucking underneath the slate there. Done exactly the same on the other side. Pouse has done a nice neat curve on that to finish it off. You won't see that from down the bottom, but may as well do it nice anyway. This is just tacked up here with some nails. And remember, all that's going to be underneath slates. So the slates are going to drop onto this, across there, so you'll just see a straight line of slates. And obviously the lead apron is just going to poke out underneath. This lead I think is the 240 lead, so it works out about 9.5 inches. So what we've got is a 4-inch upturn there beyond the slates, and we've got 5.5 inches coming down this way. So you can see that across there. It's looking good, nice and straight. So that's it for today's video, and as always, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, feel free to subscribe and press the bell symbol for regular notifications. And if you want to see more of my loft conversion videos, you can click on the links in the description section below. So for more DIY, how-to, household tips and product review, please watch my other videos and don't forget to subscribe. I've been Pouse around the house. Ta-ta, farewell.